Hi, guys. Welcome back to Finding Your Indie. I'm Bonnie Paulson,
And I'm Mandy Stevens.
and we are so glad to have you here today. This is supposed to be our ad account Thursday ad account audit. We do on an ad account audit here too, and you can just, see what we do, and you can go do your own ad account actual audit. We have some worksheets and stuff that you can sign up for. Really easy to do. But today, since we don't have anybody, we're going to be talking about why Facebook likes organic versus addy or marketing looking stuff, and what it affects and the things that you can do to adjust the way that your ads look. Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what we mean by organic versus non-organic. So an organic ad is one that looks like this. Okay, so this ad, if you can, as you can see it has just like a picture, like what you would put up on your wall, like your profile wall. Maybe you're holding hands, maybe you're tossing a ball with your kids, maybe you're just, hey, look at the sunset, or look what I ate for lunch, right? Everybody knows that they have the lunch snapping pictures. But what you're doing is you're having a very generic looking picture, and needs to be eye catching, but there's not a lot of font on it. It doesn't have a product for sale. That is more of an organic image, like you can see in these ones that we're putting up right here. There's one over above Mandy. Okay. And so you can see those images. They're very generic. A lot of the e-commerce people, marketing gurus, they say things like, don't include stock images. Don't do generic looking images. But the reason that that doesn't work for authors is because our ROI, our profit margin, is a lot smaller with $3.99 books or books that are in KU, and you're looking for the page reads. So what happens is, $3.99 for a book or $9.99 for a box set, you're not looking for the same return that you're getting with $1,000 course or $80 shoes. So you really need to be checking out what your return is and what exactly you're asking somebody to buy. That's what we're looking at with an organic image. Now, another thing that makes your ad look very inorganic would be text. Like in the text areas, like if you do emojis or you do bolding, there's ways you can do it. Not only does that shut down your account, but it also kind of makes it look gimmicky. Would you agree, Mandy? Like it makes it look
Like cheesy, a little cheesy.
yeah, a little cheesy. Like, hey, here's a little book emoji next to, hey, 50% off all these books. Like it looks like an ad, and
Mhm.
Facebook knows it looks like an ad. So it's no longer organic. But if it looks kind of close to a post, yeah, you have the shop now or the learn more call to action button. Sure, you've got, information that says sponsored, but it doesn't feel like an ad until it does look like an ad. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
making sense.
No, you make perfect sense. And a lot of people will ask, "Oh, will you put my book covers on it?" And I will test just so
Mhm.
I can show them. And I'm like, "Wow, look at this.
Right,
Your spend on this is much higher. Your CPC is much higher on this one than this one because
right.
Facebook doesn't like it, or Facebook won't even show it."
You're right. And you're right. They punish you by suppression, or they punish you by, ooh, you're going to pay for this one. And you're absolutely right too. So what I like to do sometimes is, so Mandy's talking about putting a book cover like this one in the ads, and that's a beautiful ad. It works. It does. And sometimes it even increases conversion. Sometimes, not all the time. But then sometimes what I like to do is, and I know Mandy does this too, is we'll take the book cover and we'll deconstruct it and we'll put it inside of the ad like this one. This one actually has where it's just cut down and we're cutting the text out. And that way it still has like an organic feel to the ad. But if they click over to the landing page shows that, hey, look, this is the cover. So it's just one way to kind of get around that, to still keep the cover in there without having the cover be looking like a cover.
I love to use covers that don't have the text on it.
Oh, yes. So if you are running ads, if you can ask your cover designer, hey, is there any way I can get my cover without the text on it as well? Because I'd like to run ads, have them do it, because if they will, that's great. Mandy and I both work on covers and stuff. We can work on all kinds of stuff. But when I do covers for people, I will give them the cover without the fonts on it, without the text and everything, because I know what they're going to want to do marketing stuff with it. I do. So why wouldn't they? But I have had cover designers who don't give me stuff. So if
Me
you're a
too.
cover designer, consider it, because it's kind of necessary in this ad market that we're in right now. So If you have noticed that your CPC is going higher than you'd like, that's one reason. It's because it looks inorganic. Okay. Sometimes this also is proven by with your CPC being higher and your CTR being lower. So your click-through ratio, people know when they're being, I don't know if you notice this, but I noticed this on my page. I've got people going, oh, I'm so sick of all the ads. I'm so sick of all the ads that I'm seeing. And then when I'm like, hey, screenshot it, let me see what you're looking at. They look like ads.
Yeah.
They look like ads. And then they're like, oh, and I'm like, oh yeah, you do. You have 4 ads. Then they're like, no, I only have 3. One of them was a book ad that didn't look like a book ad. And that didn't look like an ad. And I was like, no, you have 4 there. And they said, what are you talking about? I said, the bottom one is an ad. And they were like, that's an ad? I was like, yes, but see, they were only complaining about the 3, not the 4. So the ones that look organic, people don't complain about. And that's what Facebook is looking for. They're looking for that user experience, which is really important. That's all what Facebook is about, right? Is not for us. They don't care what the marketer's experience is.
Yeah. And I want to say there are people who are doing ads for like they're marketers, but they're not marketers for books.
Right.
It's a huge difference. So
Huge difference.
people are giving all this advice and I'm like, that doesn't work. It doesn't work here.
Doesn't work in this sphere. Yeah. And this is a different realm. If you've noticed, targeting is a lot different for books than it is for socks, shoes. Yeah. I mean, it's very different. So when you are looking at those things, like Mandy's saying, make sure that you are taking into account that we're in this specific industry. I think we should be looking outside of our industry for different ideas for marketing. And I know you and I both do that. Yeah. We're trying to learn. But when I see someone who's like, yeah, this is how you do direct sales, and I'm watching their targeting stuff, and I'm like, that is not how you do this. That is not how you do this. Yeah. Yes. If you make specific tweaks, like keep your formatting out of it, keep the emojis out of it, keep it, compelling. Remember, you're a storyteller. Tell a story, get their attention, put an excerpt in there, put a blurb in there, put reviews, make them excited, get your hook. Make it
hook, awesome headlines. Yes. But make it as plain looking as possible. Mm-hmm. Woo them with your words.
Yeah, because that's exactly. That's what you're doing. Videos seem to be working really well right now. Plus it's cheaper because Facebook favors videos. So if you have a TikTok video that works, great, do it. But make sure it highlights your book, because the last thing you want is them watching a video of you dancing. And then they're like, what's it, and then that's it. They don't participate. They don't care because it was you dancing. That doesn't sell them a book. So, make sure that you're making those tweaks. And I promise that if you make the tweaks that are necessary, you'll notice a shift in your sales and in your conversions. When we do have the 50% conversion video up above. If your ads look like ads, that makes people go and find the turn off the ads button that we were talking about. And then you get hit with the 50% rule even harder. So some people like me, I just scroll past the ads unless I see one I like. But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people go and look for it and turn off ads, which is where you get hit.
I turn off specific ads for companies. I'm like, why would you even target me? I am not your demographic. So I do shut off, but I love books. And so I get excited when I see book ads, and, even the ones with the cover,
yeah, I'm good.
I'm okay with it.
I see a ton lately. Have you noticed a ton? I mean, there are a ton of book ads lately. Have you noticed?
It comes in waves for me. Oh, I wish they'd show me more, especially audiobooks. I'm like, show me your ads. I need to buy some books.
Well, I have the same ones from the same authors, same 4 authors. Every time I get on Facebook, I'm like, look, I don't even buy from you. So I don't know why.
Well, maybe you should hit the turn off the ad button for them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That would actually help me. That might help.
It would help them too. I mean, it would help them because you're not their audience, obviously.
Yeah, let's see. There you go. It's a good idea. Way to teach that algorithm a little bit better.
Yeah. That's why I do it. Like, don't show me that, but show me this. So I make sure to click on stuff that I'm interested in.
Yeah, I've been too. And I've really been digging some of these direct sale ads that I've been seeing. Like, oh, okay, this looks good. This one looks good.
Yeah. So I listen to audiobooks a lot. So I ask authors now, I'm like, do you have this for sale on your website?
Awesome. That's awesome. That's good. I'll send you a link to my website.
Yeah, I get super excited when I see for direct sales for audiobooks in my site. You hear that, Facebook? Show me more.
Yeah, right. You hear me? What's up? You're not hearing anything else I'm saying, but I know you'll hear me for the marketing.
Yeah, right.
Stupid. Okay, so that's our little rant here on ad account audit or whatever we call this day. This is random ad account day. But whenever we're here and whenever we're talking, we always have a goal.
Stick to our brand.
And we try to have fun.
We always have fun.
We always have fun. Even on days like today when it's Wednesday and it thinks it's Monday.
Yeah.
Wednesday, you are not Monday. You're funny. Go home. You're drunk. All right, guys, hit like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next go around. Share this with a friend. And what were we even talking about in here? Oh, no, really, I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, shoot. Talking about ads. We're talking about Facebook favors organic looking ads, Bonnie. See, we need to put it in a title to where we can read it when we're looking, okay?
That's okay, so we've covered Facebook favors organic ads. Sorry, but that's gonna be a takeout right there. I think we laughed for about a minute. So we talked about Facebook favors organic ads here. Next time we'll be talking about something equally insightful. Turn it off.